Hey everybody, so welcome back, and it's Super Bowl Sunday, so I figured there was no better time than now to talk about today's topic, which has kind of been on my mind lately, and that is the topic of cheat meals. Cheat meals can be really good things, and they can be really bad things and detrimental to your fitness and diet plans, so I kind of want to talk about some misconceptions going on with cheat meals and some of the things you may see that you shouldn't follow and some of the things you should do. So I hope this helps and enjoy your Super Bowl Sunday. So you may think this is a stupid question, but we're going to talk about what is a cheat meal. This is important because there's a huge debate in the fitness world on what consists of a cheat meal. Do you call it a cheat meal or is it a cheat day where you have the entire day to cheat on your diet? Well, personally, this is where I stand on the subject. I think it should be called a cheat meal. The reason for this is for people, especially those just starting out on their fitness and diet journeys, a cheat day would be detrimental to their diet. Not because of the number of calories you take in or the bad stuff you eat, but because sometimes to create good habits, it can be really difficult. And oftentimes we crave those things that we are no longer eating. And when you crave those things, if you then give yourself a day to eat all the things you're craving, your body will continue to crave them, making it harder to get off and get away from those bad choices, those bad foods. But if you have one meal a week roughly that you call a cheat meal, your body is less likely to be still addicted to those bad things, and it makes you pick and choose which of the bad things you're going to eat that week, so then the other things are still not going to be in your system and your body can get over them. So for me, it's really important that you just take a cheat meal and not a cheat day. There's a lot of misconceptions that I'd like to talk about, but first, let's talk about this. So now that we've talked about what is a cheat meal, and you have my definition that it is a meal and not a day, I want to talk a little bit about the misconceptions of cheat meals. Cheat meals can be extremely beneficial to your diet. They can shock the body and boost your metabolism, but they can also be extremely detrimental, especially for those individuals just starting their fitness or workout journeys. So I want to talk a little bit about the misconceptions and what you should follow and what you should try to avoid. So the first misconception I want to talk about is kind of surrounding the already fit people, the people who've gotten in shape. So if you're new to your diet and fitness routine, you probably follow someone on social media that is in the position you want to be in. Whether it's a celebrity, a personal trainer, or just someone that you find to have the athletic build or body that you want, you follow that person on social media. And what happens is that person will probably post a picture of that cheat meal that they have. And that makes you think, oh, if they can cheat on their diet eating this, so can I. Well, that's the first misconception that we hit, is that if you're new to your fitness and workout journey, you cannot cheat on your diet the same way somebody who's already fit, lean, and in shape can. And that's extremely important to talk about. So let's discuss that a little further. So if you're just beginning your workout and fitness diet and beginning on that journey to a healthier lifestyle, unfortunately, you cannot have that cheat day of chocolate cake or ice cream like the already fit person can. And let me explain a little bit behind that. Those people who are fit or in shape have a faster metabolism than the people who are out of shape. Most of us understand that. But what they don't understand is that when they eat that piece of chocolate cake or ice cream, their body naturally is going to burn those calories off faster and more efficiently, even if they don't work out that day. Just because of the natural build of their physique and their muscles, they're constantly burning calories faster than someone who's maybe out of shape or not in the same fitness level as them. So the important thing here is if you're just starting on your journey, you can't go that route of the cheat meal and eat the really bad things. So misconception number one leads into misconception number two. People take those heroes that they look up to and they go, I can do what they do because that's where I want to be. And I'm telling you that you cannot cheat on your diet the way they do because their body naturally is going to burn those calories faster and more efficiently than you are. So misconception number two is you can't cheat any way you want. This is extremely important to me because this is where I've gone off track on my diets many times before and why this time I've been able to stick to my diet. Cheating on your diet is important because it rewards you for hard work during the week. But something people want to do is, like I've mentioned, go out and eat the worst thing possible. And I'm telling you, when you're early in your fitness journey, this can be detrimental. Your body has yet to overcome the cravings of the things you used to eat. So by putting those back into your system, even on one meal occasion, your body will then start craving that item again. You need to give your body time to fully grasp that you are no longer eating that bad food before you may cheat with that meal later. So for now, I have to say your cheat meal should consist of nutritional items that maybe don't exactly fit into your diet, so it counts as a cheat meal but still provides nutrients to your body. I'm going to give a few examples because I think that you may understand a little better where I'm coming from. But it's important to know that when you have a cheat meal early on in your diet and fitness routine, you do not want it to be something that's going to just tear down the whole structure you've built and make you start craving those bad things again. You want something that feels like you're cheating, but at the same time provides nutritional value. So what is a cheat meal that provides nutritional value? You'll be surprised that it's not just something super healthy. It's in fact things that you probably crave and probably would call a cheat meal already. For example, pizza, one of my favorite cheat meals. Pizza's a pretty good cheat meal when you're first starting out on your diet. It involves carbs, which you've probably reduced significantly or even taken out of your diet. It involves cheese, which you should have reduced pretty significantly from your diet. And it just gives that feel of you're eating junk food. But pizza is fairly nutritional overall. Yes, it's not the ideal meal to lose weight and be on a diet, but it has tomatoes and depending on what you put, it has vegetables and things like that. So pizza is not a bad meal. And therefore, using it as a cheat meal can actually be really beneficial. You feel like you're rewarding yourself. You feel like you're benefiting from the fact that your body can be shocked by that meal that you don't eat all the time. But at the same time, you're still providing nutrients. Another big cheat meal for me is Mexican food. I love Mexican food. Now, I try to avoid the fried stuff, but that's not all that bad. But what I'll usually do is get something with chicken and then, refried beans and so on. So it's not the perfect meal and it feels like a cheat meal, but it's actually providing nutrients for my body. It's not that piece of chocolate cake that's not giving me any real nutritional value. Another big cheat meal for me, or I guess I should call it cheat drink, is chocolate milk. Chocolate milk has so many nutrients and it's been proven to be extremely important to rebuilding muscle tissue that it's actually good for you. But I use it as my treat once a week that I enjoy a glass of chocolate milk. It makes me feel like I'm cheating on my diet. I'm rewarding myself with that glass of chocolate milk, but it's actually providing really important nutrients to rebuilding my muscle mass. So things like that are important for cheat meals when you're early on in your diet because it doesn't just blow up your diet, but at the same time it still is providing nutritional value. But you feel like you're cheating and you're getting to reward yourself. So that's really important in a cheat meal, especially early on. Another thing we kind of need to talk about is drinking. People love to go out and drink on Friday, Saturday, Sunday night, and they love to do it as part of their cheat meal or their, whatever. They're not following their diet. Alcohol is just empty calories. You have to understand that. It provides no nutritional value and in fact can really make you gain weight. So you got to be really careful when you decide to go out and have those drinks on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And almost if you're going to do that, it needs to count as your cheat meal for the week. I know that's really frustrating, but you have to kind of choose where those empty calories come in. And if you're going to drink, then it's probably best that you don't also do a cheat meal that week. So the last big topic I want to talk about is how often to have a cheat meal. Again, this is something debated pretty often among nutritionists and fitness gurus, and it's something that I haven't quite perfected because I'm a little over the top with my diet. A lot of people say you should have one cheat meal a week. It rewards the body, it rewards yourself for working so hard all week. Although I don't disagree with that, depending on what your cheat meals consist of, can change how often you should have a cheat meal. If you're the person eating the chocolate cake as your cheat meal, I would say eating that once a week would be detrimental to your diet and fitness. If you're someone who's eating pizza once a week, maybe you can get away with that. But there's a few problems there. For example, if you're a person who lives alone and is single and you order a pizza for a cheat meal, it's very rare that you're going to eat the whole pizza all in one sitting. And even if you do, that's probably not good as well. But the problem is you're going to have leftovers. So that one cheat meal that you were supposed to have for dinner on Saturday turns into breakfast or lunch on Sunday as well. So now you've already had 2 cheat meals in that week, and you can really start having problems there. So if you start saying, I'm going to have a cheat meal a week, and you're eating pizza Saturday and Sunday, well, that's going to blow up your diet as well. So I would say things that are nutritional and healthy, if those what you're cheating with, then once a week's probably fine. But if you're doing the whole chocolate cake potato chips and just constantly doing things that have no nutritional value, once a week may be too much and can really cause some problems in your diet. So when you have a cheat meal, I think it should really be limited to what you're eating. But if you stick to the nutritional cheat meals, once a week's probably fine and probably will really benefit the body and shock it when you've been dieting so well all week long. So I hope this provided a little bit of insight on cheat meals and why they can be very detrimental but also very beneficial to the body. I hope that you kind of learned a little bit that you can't go copy what your fitness idol is doing, but at the same time you still deserve some kind of cheat meal for doing so well all week long. I really appreciate you watching, and I hope you enjoy your Super Bowl Sunday. Unfortunately, my team's nowhere near the Super Bowl, so I really don't have an interest, but I hope your team wins if you're rooting for someone. And as always, you can follow me on Instagram at Intellectual Physique and see my fitness journey and what I've done and see my cheat meals as well. And if you have any questions, as always, email me at intellectualphysique@gmail.com. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend and enjoy your week. See you soon. Bye, guys.